Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. And for those of you who don't know me, my name is Kate, and as you can tell, we're in another different area in my apartment. So obviously we're in my bedroom right now, and it's not fully decorated just yet, but I promise as soon as it is, there will be a fully furnished apartment tour going live. But yeah, if you haven't already checked out my other moving vlogs or my empty apartment tour, make sure you go ahead and do that, and they will be linked down in the description below. And without further ado, let's jump straight into why you actually came to this video, because you guys want to know what you should absolutely not bring to college. Okay guys, so I've pretty much made a list of all of the items that I think are so unnecessary that I've seen maybe people bring with them, and it's just, I don't know, personally I just wanted to let you know what items you should definitely not be bringing to college, because you just want to bring as little as possible, because otherwise you're just going to be taking it all home again. And trust me, it is not fun taking all of your stuff back with you. It's fun moving in and you're like, yay, I'm excited. And then at the end of the year, you've just finished your finals and you're like, oh, I have to move everything back. So just bring as little as possible. Probably the biggest advice I can give you. But yeah, there are a few things that I think that I've seen on a lot of videos that people are like, oh, you have to bring this. But I'm like, no, you don't. Like, what? So anyway, let's jump into those things. So the first one I wrote down on my list was coffee maker. I see a lot of people telling you to, oh, bring a Keurig and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, no, you don't need a coffee maker, because think about it. If you have a coffee maker, you're gonna have to make sure that it's fully stocked up on coffee at all times. You're going to need to store milk somewhere too. And also every time you use your coffee maker, you're gonna have to clean it out and wash all the dishes, or wash your mugs and everything like that. And I don't know, realistically, especially if you have an early class, you're not gonna wake up all peppy and bright and make yourself a coffee. No, you're gonna roll out of bed, you're gonna put a sweatshirt on, and you're gonna rush to your class because you overslept. So that is the reality. If I really need a coffee, I just go get one at the cafeteria. They're not that expensive, and someone makes it for you, and you literally just go grab it and run off to your class. So I don't know, I just think that's way easier, and then that's one less item that you don't have to bring back with you. Okay, so the second one I definitely made a mistake of when I first went to college, and it was to not bring all of your decor pillows. So I don't know, in my bedroom, usually I love to have, ever since I was little, even when I was 11, I would start decorating my room, and I kid you not, I probably had 20 pillows on the bed. Imagine an all pink bedroom with 20 pillows on a single bed. It was cramped. But I don't know, I've always loved little throw pillows and pillows for your bed and everything like that, and it just makes it so comfy. But your bed is really small in college, and your space is so small in your dorm that you just don't want to bring extra stuff. I know when I moved in, I brought a big Euro pillow, and that honestly I actually used. That was very handy. I brought a standard size pillow, and then I had one of those back pillows for when you're studying. And I also brought some cute teddy bears and some decor pillows, and literally I got there, put those first 3 pillows on my bed, and was like, wow, okay, half the space of my bed is already taken up. So I just sent those home with my mom, because I was like, there's no way that I can do that. And just think about it, every time you want to go to bed, you're gonna have to put your pillow somewhere, and you're probably gonna end up on the floor, and that floor is probably not gonna be clean either. So another item that a lot of people say you need is a TV. You literally will not use it. Let me tell you now, you will not use it. At the end of every year, have seen people just throwing away their old TVs, literally just leaving them anywhere in near the trash cans and near the big bins and everything like that, because they just don't want to bring it home with them, and because they probably don't have space, and they just didn't use it. I don't know, it's so sad. Bring that's expensive. They're not Oh, I don't think they're that cheap. I don't know. We just bought a big TV, but I mean, obviously that's a big one. Maybe a little one for your dorm is not that expensive, but you're probably just never gonna use it. Like if you do have free time and you wanna watch TV, it's probably gonna be just you and you're gonna put your headphones in and watch Netflix on your laptop. And I don't know, there were probably like a few times where like my friends and I would do like movie nights or something, but it was always like we'd go to a guy's house and they would have like a big TV. But literally just don't do it to yourself, just don't do it, because where are you gonna put this TV? Like in your common room, maybe, I don't know, or like up above your closet, I don't know. Just pretty much it's never gonna be turned on. You might use it once or twice, but it's just not worth it. And if you really want to watch something, I'm sure you know a friend who has a TV, or you just watch on your laptop because that's more realistic. Okay, so the next thing I wrote down was to not bring all of your shoes. I wish you guys knew the amount of shoes that I owned. Like I probably came to America with like maybe 10 pairs of shoes, like not that much, and ever since I've moved here I've bought a lot of shoes. I've more than doubled the amount that I had before, and I actually didn't even bring all of my shoes to this new place because I just knew that I would not have enough space for all of my shoes plus Justin's. So yeah, I would say like ideally bring like 5 pairs of shoes with you. Like 5 pairs is probably pretty good. Realistically, you're not going to be wearing your super cute high heels to a party because no one else will. I know at my college, everyone wears like Converse if they go to a party. And if you go out clubbing, it's like, I don't know. Like we have this one club that everyone goes to and it is just disgusting. Like the floors are sticky. You're going to get drinks spilled on yourself. Number one, do not wear white to these things, and your shoes are just going to be gross. Like you do not want to wear high heels to this. Maybe if you absolutely must, bring like 1 pair of high heels in case you go to like a formal from like a sorority or a fraternity, which I went to. But if you are close to home, just like leave them at home and grab them if you need them, because honestly that's probably one of the only times I used heels was then. And maybe if I went out to like fancier clubs, but then like you're gonna have to be 21 to go to those clubs anyway, so yeah. And then in terms of other shoes, pretty much just bring like a pair of sneakers for going to the gym, like Converse, just really comfy shoes, and maybe for the winter like a pair of Uggs or something. But just be smart about what you bring. Like don't bring too many pairs of shoes because you're not gonna have enough place to store them and you're probably not gonna wear them. Like pick comfy shoes and like stuff that you can wear with like hoodies and leggings, because that's probably what you're going to be wearing. So yeah. So another one that I had written down was to not bring all of your handbags and backpacks. I used to love like, you know, like trying to be cute at university. I remember when I went to university in Australia, I didn't have a backpack. I actually used a Michael Kors like handbag, and it like just kind of fit all of like my laptop and my books and everything. But it was not like ideal, and that's what I used to use. And then I also have like a cute little Michael Kors backpack and, you know, some clutches and purses and everything like that, but you are not going to use them. Like just bring your one backpack that you need for school, which has like all of your books and everything in, and then realistically when you go out you're not going to want to have anything on you, because if you lose it, that's so bad. It is just inconvenient, and sometimes it's not places where you can like check in a purse or anything like that. And it's just easier if you just have your phone with you and you just have one of those like stick-on things like I do, where you can store all your like debit cards, credit cards, like IDs and everything like that, because that's so much easier to take around, like just your phone, because you're always going to have your phone on you, than having to remember to bring a little clutch and transferring everything every time you want to change bags, and like it's just not going to happen. Okay, so another thing that I don't think you need is a printer. Again, this is another thing that people suggest you bring, because they're like, then you don't have to spend money every time you want to go print something. But yes you do, because you have to buy the printer. It's a huge item that you're gonna have to store. I know one of the girls in my suite had a printer, and like it was obviously it's very handy to just be able to print something in your room and not go anywhere, but there are printers all over campus. Like chances are you will pass a printer on your way to class anyway, and they're not that expensive to print. I think for my school it was like 5 cents for black and white per page and 10 cents for colored. and that's not that bad. And honestly, a lot of the times you're not going to print things, you're going to be like submitting them online and that kind of stuff. So you're not going to be spending that much money per semester on printing costs anyway, but you're definitely going to spend more if you have to buy a printer, buy ink, buy paper, like all of that stuff, and you probably won't even use that paper, or like your roommates will start using it, so you know you're going to have to pay for like their printing costs and whatever. So I don't know, just another big bulky thing that you just don't want to have with you. Okay, so the last thing I have written down for what you don't need is all of your clothes. If you guys have seen some of my, I think, what video was it? I think the, like, things I wish I knew about college or something like that. It was the first college series video that I did. So there's a whole playlist on that. You can go check it out. But I actually showed you guys my dorm from last year. So you guys would have seen, like, how much space we had in terms of, like, hanging space. And then we had those two little drawers underneath the hanging space. And it's not a lot of space, like, at all. Especially if you're in some place where it gets really cold in winter, so you know you have your big like fur jacket, or like, you know, those big jackets, like down jackets, that's what it's called. But yeah, so you're really not going to have that much space. But what I think you should do, especially if you live close to home, or you know that like every break or something you're going to be going back to your home, is just to bring seasonal clothes with you and then change them out when you go back home. So for example, like we're starting off in summer, so bring a bunch of summer stuff and maybe a few like autumn pieces, like a small jacket or two, some like jeans in case it's a colder night. And then maybe when you go back for like Thanksgiving break, take all of your summer clothes back with you and then exchange them for like your heavier jackets and sweaters and everything like that, because it's just going to be so much easier. But yeah, pretty much you're just going to have to not bring that much stuff home with you. And that's kind of what I wanted this video to be about, because I feel like I've seen so many videos where everyone's like, you need like 3,000 items with you for college, and you need to make sure your dorm is so cute and Instagram worthy, but like you're not going to spend that much time in your dorm. And I don't know, just don't make it cluttered. Just, you guys know what I mean. I think I've ranted enough. But yeah, anyway, I just wanted to film this video for you guys because I thought it might help you out. I know something like this would have really helped me out, so that I knew not to bring like these big pieces. And yeah, other than that, if you guys have any questions to do with college, please feel free to send me like a DM, like comment on this video as well. And if you guys have any like suggestions for any more like back to school or college related videos, please let me know and I'd be happy to film them for you. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell. And other than that, I will see you guys all next week in a whole new week of brand new videos. Okay, bye guys.